Yes, sir. This your boy B Hayes. You already know we back with another one. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. You know, we don't like to waste nobody's time. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up so it can reach more people. Today we'll be touching base on AMC Entertainment. That's ticker symbol AMC. So on Friday, we closed at $9.36. We fell 5.7% on Friday. So on the day before, I told y'all we had a support around 958, 960, and we was making higher lows, meaning every time the stock rises day to day and we pull back, we don't pull back to what we previously was. We continue to see an increase in the price, even on the pullbacks. So with that being said, of course, AMC had to shake the tree and pull this thing right on back to its previous support level, because before our support at 958, 960, we had a strong support in the low nines. That was the day before. We had support around 909, 908, the low nines, and that's exactly what we came back to on Friday. We pulled all the way back to 909, showing that strong support in the low nines. So that's a good sign as well, guys. And now let's talk about our resistance. We got a nice resistance around $9.44. After we pulled back to around the low nines, we regained ourselves. And when we regained ourselves, we tried to get over 944 three times. Around after 3 p.m. we tried to get over 944 three times, and we got rejected every time. So that's what we need to get over before we can reach 975 range, and 975 will be the last price resistance that we have to get over before we could go green on AMC. And once we go green, we'll be touching the prices that we hit on Friday morning, that 1020, 1010, where we got rejected at. It rejected 10. Hopefully next week we can push straight above it. So once we get through that 10, get back to the 10s, our next target would be the high 10s, around 1095. That would be our last resistance before we could shoot straight back up to the $14 range where we was on March 15th. And then once we reach 14, y'all already know this thing could shoot straight back to where we was on January 27th at that $20 range. And Morgan Stanley has a $50 price target on AMC, and they most definitely invested heavy in it. But like I said, that's just homework. That's not, don't let they decision or my homework, because what I'm talking about is homework for you as well. And Morgan Stanley price target is homework. Just put it all together and make your decision. You executive, I'm an executive. So this is not financial advice. And now let's look at this right here. This article, y'all. AMC Theater CEO says stock is under attack from short sellers. The chief executive officer of AMC Entertainment Holdings said the movie theater chain is once again under attack from short sellers after skirting bankruptcy during the COVID-19 pandemic. The volume of short sellers bets that the stock will go down rose about 50% in March to 73.8 million shares. CEO Adam Aron said in a discussion with social media finance commentator Trey Collins in a wide-ranging interview. He also touched on a proposal to raise new equity and praised the meme investors who bid the stock up to more than $20 a share in January. The shares have since retreated from that lofty level, but they rose as much as 9.4% on Thursday, after Aaron said he has no immediate plans to issue any of the 500 million new shares the company is asking shareholders to authorize. The company won't seek to sell those shares in 2021, but rather in the coming years. Aaron is seeking to carry out a long-term growth plan that could silence AMC doubters. So CEO, he sounded like a very genuine guy, legit man. I watched the interview, and also for him not to issue none of those new 500 million shares in 2021 and do that in the years to come, that's great. That's great news for the company, y'all. So next week, be prepared, because we could see a nice push with AMC. And don't be scared of any dips, any pullbacks. We could pull back to the eights, to the low eights, but just use that as accumulation. You want to accumulate them shares. So that's all I really got for y'all this video. You already know I keep y'all posted and keep y'all updated. If anything changes, consider joining the family. It's your boy Behave. I love y'all, and we out. God bless.